We got the two moving averages, and one of the moving averages is going to be 7. Close. Leave that offset at 0. I'm push default, which is going to make it, and then I'm going to make this probably like green. I'm gonna make the 7 green. Make the 7 green. Boom. Bang. 7 green. Make that line all the way up, and then I'm gonna put that. Okay. Then I'm gonna do this one right here, and this is going to probably be. I'm gonna make it black, and I'm gonna put that line. Hello. Yeah. 200. Okay. Oh, I thought somebody said something. So. And then I'm going to remove this RSI, get that out of there for sure. And then I'm going to use the stock. The stock is going to be 533, guys. 5. This is an easy strategy to use when it comes to trading currencies. Style. I'm going to make this. I'm going to make this dark blue, and I'm going to make it dark red. Put that up. Turn that up. Turn that up. That's not blue. That's purple. That looks like purple. Okay, that's a little better. All right, guys. Guys, please mute your mic if you got like if you got. You got some noise in the background. Please mute your mic. I want everybody to hear this. And guys, also with the harmonic scanner, if y'all don't know, y'all can save this, y'all can save these layouts. So like different layouts, y'all can save them and name them, or whatever the case may be. So this is a 15-minute. Let's look at something else real quick. All right, somebody give me a pair. Somebody give me one of these favorite pairs. Anybody favorite pair that they like to trade? Nobody got a favorite pair?
NZD USD.
Okay. NZD USD. We got the crab on the NZD USD. NZD USD. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. All right, guys. So every time when you trade this strategy, right? You want to kind of be looking for one. You want to be looking for the trend. The trend is your friend, guys. The trend is your friend. You want to make sure that you're following the trend. So every time these candlesticks is above the trend line, I'm only buying. Every time it's above the trend line, I'm only buying. Every time it's under, I'm only selling. So every time it's over, I'm only buying. Every time it's under, I'm only selling. So you see how this is the 200. The 200 is the trend. That's the trend. The 7 kind of follow the candlesticks, kind of like a roller coaster, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. But this is the trend right here. It's 200, and it's showing you the trend. So every time it's under, I'm only selling. Look at that, y'all. Every time it's under, I'm only selling. Every time it's over, I'm only buying. I'm only looking for buys. Look at this. Every time it's under, I'm only selling. Oh, look at that. Look at that nice sell. Look at that. That's me selling all that whole time. You know, look at that. Under, I'm selling. Look, I'm selling. So now, also, guys, what you want to do, you want to look for a couple confirmations. Now, the first confirmation, like I said, you want to figure out what you're buying and selling, and you want to look at your moving average 200 to figure that out. Then also you got the 7, which, like I said, it follows the candlesticks and everything. But in order to enter a trade, you want to make sure the candlestick
is above the moving average 7 and 200 or cutting it in half. You want to make sure it's above or cutting it in half before you enter a trade, right? So now look at this, guys. Look at this right here. Also, you don't. This is y'all want to write this down. You don't want to sell over the 80, and you don't want to buy over the 80, and you don't want to sell under the 20. This is the 20 right here, and this is the 80 right here. You don't want to buy in this area. Look at this. You don't want to buy in this area. You don't want to buy in this area. You don't want to buy in this area up here. And you don't want to sell in this area. You don't want to sell in this area. You don't want to sell. Wow, look. See how this came down right here? This is that right there. And then look, when it went down here, guess what happened? Look, it started going up. It's these stochastics is telling you which is overboard or oversold. That's not really. That's true to a certain extent, not really. So you don't want to be like, oh, stochastics is under 20. No. Ooh, hey. We gonna have to kick somebody off the call, y'all. Hold on. Don't worry. I'm gonna get this done. Sheesh. I'm not feeling this. Hold on. Participants. All right, okay, here we go. All right, cool. All right, there we go. Bam. I don't know who that was, y'all. What hour chart is best to use? What hour chart is best to use? What you mean? What hour chart is best to use? Who is that?
Like when you scalping, like what hour chart is best to use? Like the 15 minute. Like some people use the 5 minute.
What chart is best? Yeah, because
Yeah.
when you say hour chart is best to use, that's just the hour. So I use the 15 minute. Use the 15 minute or the hour. I use the hour. So you can use the 15 minute. The person that taught me the strategy said the 15 minute is what he used, but I use the hour because I look for longer trades. Because the 15 minute, boom, you in and you out. I was using the 15 minute yesterday. I go from the 15 minute to the hour. I use the 4 hour for my other strategy. So it depends on what's your preference. You might catch more. You might feel like you catching more pips on the 15 minute. You in and out. Like it might flow better with you. And then you might be on an hour, you might catch it, and then you look at your clock and you're like, yeah, it ain't even 2 o'clock yet. I just got in this trade at 1 something. I'm waiting till the next candle is formed. So it's all about your preference and all about how you flow with it. So that's why that's why I love trading because everybody is their own trader. Everybody make up their own strategy or whatever the case may be, or add things to it, whatever, and you just come up with what works for you. If it works for you, it works for you. So that's what you got to figure out. Like I said, you can use this strategy as was told to me to be used on a 15 minute, but he said I can use it on the other time frames too as well. So I use it on the hour because like I like how a new candlestick is formed every hour. But guys, so what I was saying is about it was under the 20, right? It went. Look at the stochastics right here where my arrow is, where my arrow is at right here. And then look how when it came down here, look, it started to move up, So like it don't really mean that it's oversold or overbought. I mean, to a certain extent, sometimes it'll go up here, and then boom, it'll start coming back down. It depends, Like it's not exact. It's not to the T with it. So you don't want to say, hey, look, it's over the 80, I'm going to sell it, or it's under the 20, I'm going to buy it. No, that's not what that means because it can be under the 20 for a long time. And I don't know if I can show y'all exactly what I mean by that because it's usually some look how these ones went all the way down. I'm trying to figure out if I can do this up. No. I'm trying to it's sometimes the line at the bottom would drag across, it would drag all the way across, and you would see that it really don't mean that. So you don't want to do that. You don't want to try to get lost with the stochastics and think it's telling you exactly what to do. Because if it was that easy, everybody would be doing it. It's not that easy. It don't really mean oversold, but it is a nice indicator. It can give you some type of idea. But guys, this is how you use the strategy. So you want to make sure both moving averages is either over the candlestick or under the candlestick when you go to enter or cutting across. Now this is a good one. So somebody said ABDJP USD. So this is actually a good one to use because I would have gotten in this trade. I just started using this on the Hermanus scanner yesterday, but it's been working. I made like 300 yesterday off of a 15-minute chart. So that was pretty good. And I use this too. So guys, the whole time right here, I'm looking for cells all the time because the 200 is under there. But right now, what I'm trying to do actually is trying to enlarge in this screen real quick. All right. Sheesh. All right, guys, how do I make the screen bigger? I know Pastor know.
You just have to zoom in and zoom out.
All right, so how you
if you got a Mac, I think it's for Windows it's control. You hold control and hit the plus sign. So I don't know what button you guys have to hold, but you got to hold a button, then hit the plus sign a few times, and then it'll zoom up. Or matter of fact, if you go on the bottom of the screen, go like right underneath the RSI, you'll see it, a little menu pop up right in the middle.
You have to go to the middle where the stock is. Like go to the bottom on the stock.
Yep, right there.
Right there.
Plus and minus. It's real hard to see it, but it shows up in the middle.
Yeah, right there. There you go.
Oh, nice. Perfect. Yeah, let's get this. All right, now let me show y'all in depth. All right, look. Damn. Guys, right here was a perfect entry. Why? Let me tell y'all why. This thing was cut in half. It was cutting the candlestick in half. So when it's cutting the candlestick in half, that's you can enter. You can enter actually. This one right here, cutting the candlestick in half. This was I would have entered right here on this trade right here. Why? Cutting the candlestick in half. It was right down here in this area. And you every time you take a buy or a sell, you want it to be in between like the 80 and the 20. You want to be in between like somewhere in the 40 and the 60 area before you take it. Like this area right here where I'm pointing at, look, the 48. This is a good area. It's a good area to buy it. It's a good area to buy it, but you want to make sure the other confirmations is lining up as well. So boom. This see how this candlestick is right here. This candlestick cutting in half. So as I see that cutting that candlestick in half, the new candlestick is formed. I would have bought that right there. Right? Bought that. And then I would have took this thing all the way up. Usually I go for 30 pips, so I would have been court that. 30 pips. So, see, let me show y'all. 30 pips. Sheesh. Wait, that's 66 pips already. Look at that. Look at that. That joint went to 106 pips, right? 106 pips right there. From that entry right there. Look at from right here. 106 pips. 106 pips. So what I usually do, I usually move my stop loss and the profit about I'm gonna say like if they go up to like 15 pips, I move my stop past 15 pips. I move my stop loss and the profit 15 pips. So if they go to 20 pips, I'll be like, okay, 15 pips, I'm gonna move it back. If they go back to 15 pips, I walk away with that. But usually, if it don't go into profit, I won't do nothing. I just let it kind of ride out because I really don't like to use stop losses. So that's just me. You don't have to do that. You can set a stop loss for. I mean, since it's a scalping strategy on a 15 minute, I kind of would like not put a stop loss. But if it go negative, maybe 10, 15 pips, 10, 15 pips, yeah, you might as well get out the trade. But I kind of don't use a stop loss. I just work out the strategy to the best of my ability because I just try to identify it to the best of my ability because when you get it exactly right, guys, like it's going to go your way. It's going to go your way. It's no doubt it's going to go your way. And that's a vibe right there. Like remember I said, go ahead to be in between that 40 and 60 area in order for you to enter. You don't want to enter up here where the 80 is at. And you don't want to enter down here where the 20 is at. You don't want to do that. So look at this. Look at the cell, guys. Look at the cell. Guys, y'all see this right here? Boom. And boom, right here in this area. Right here. Bam. It's cutting it in half. So the new candlestick was formed. Right? On a 15 minute, you could have, bam. You could have quit that. On a 15 minute, I take like 5 pips, guys, on a 15 minute. So 5 pips on a 15 minute. So I'm basically showing. I can go to the 15 minute, but I'm basically showing y'all the hour and the 15 on like how many pips I will go for. So, sheesh. Yep, we would have got 5 pips off of that. Oh no. Nope. What? That wouldn't have been good because it was on the hour chart. You would have went into the negative. Then it would have went back down, though. So that's why I said sometimes you go into the negative. That's a good entry though. Actually, the candlestick is cutting it in half. Boom. But how many pips is that? I'm trying to see. Oh, yeah, you would have quit 5 pips. Yep. Yep, you would have quit 5 pips, guys. So that is right. You would have quit 5 pips. If you was on a 15 minute, you would have quit what you needed to catch. So this is a good strategy. This one right here, cutting it in half, right? Cutting it in half. Look, here you would have got in right here, right? Look, it formed under the candlestick. It formed under. Boom. And how many pips was that? Let's see. And I ain't even counting the whole thing, but that's 42 pips. I did right here at this part of the candlestick, but that you would have got in. So when this new candlestick was formed, it would have been under that line. You would have seen that it was formed under that line. That would have been your entry. Look at this down here, guys. Is in the area between that 60 and 40. Boom, under both candlesticks, you would have entered. And it's just so many of these joints that you would have got into, and you would have did your thing. Look, even right here, look, cut in half. You seen that it was cutting in half. You would have got in right here, boom, all the way down. That's more than 15 pips. That's more than 15 pips. That's more than 30 pips right there, because we're on an hour chart. So same thing right here, cutting it in half, guys. Look, cutting it in half. Down here, in between, and you would have quit that. Sheesh. So hold on, cutting it in half. New candlestick formed under both of them. Under both of them. And this is all y'all looking for. This is so easy. This is one of the easiest strategies. This is like a kindergarten strategy right here. It's like anybody can do this. My son can do this. Boom. 33 pips. And I'm not, and look, I'm not, this is where it started right here. This is where it started right here. It's more than that, really, to be honest. It's more than that. Boom. See? Look. 42 pips. This is every time cutting it in half. The new candlestick is formed. The stochastic is in that area, right here under the 80. It can be in the 70. It could be like right here in this, like in this 32, 30 area for the bottom. The sell, it could be right. It could be right here. It could be right here for the sell. As long as it's under this 80 area, as long as it's over this 20 area for the buy, boom. It gotta be over this 20 area, and it's really good when you catch it right here in between, like right here, like right under, a little under the 40, a little over the 60, a little under, and you good to go. I enter right there when it's in the middle. Like, so when I see this in the middle, anywhere in the middle, like right here, look at my cross going across like that. I enter. Any of them areas, I enter. I see it lining right here. I see it like that. I enter. So basically, when you see this crossing, when you see these little things crossing, you see them little things crossing. You see that crossing. You see that crossing. You see that crossing. You see that crossing on its way up. You know, like you see it crossing on its way down. You see it crossing on its way down. You see it crossing on its way down. That's the entry. That's an entry. But you got to make sure the candlestick is either cutting in half or it's under both of the moving averages or above. So that I just showed y'all a couple of cells, but let's see if we can get another buy real quick. Hold on, let me see. All right, let me see if I can get another buy. This is a lot of cells happening on this pair. A lot of cells happening. Sheesh. So we looking for a buy. Another buy real quick. Before my time cut out. Okay, so okay, there we go. Okay. Guys, these are all buys too right here. Like you can buy it right here too. These I know it look a little small, but I just gotta make it bigger. There go one right there. Right here. Cutting in half. See that? I'm gonna make it bigger. See that? This is a lot of stuff right here. This candlestick, look at this candlestick above, right there. And this is where it was crossing right here. Boom. Took it all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. All the way up to there. So boom, ruler. $41 pips. 41 pips. You would have got off of that. Probably a little more. This thing ain't all the way accurate. Because I got to make sure the line is exactly on that thing. I can't really see it that much, but it would have been up there, near there. Probably a little more than 40 pips, probably like 45 or something like that. Guys, is there anybody that don't understand it? I mean, it's really simple. Because you're only looking for like 4 confirmations. And it's a scalping strategy. And on the 15-minute, like it's you can find more on a 15-minute, basically. You can find more setups on a 15-minute. It's less on an hour. On a 15-minute, you can find more. Look, on a 15-minute. Sheesh, look at this. Look at this, guys. Bam. Came down. Look at this, guys, right here. Sheesh. Right here. Formed under it. Cut in half or form under it. This formed under it. Look at that. Came all the way down here. How many pips is that? This is one of the easiest strategies you can use right here. And this, I've been using this since I started trading. This is how made most of my money trading from this strategy right here. I don't know why this ruler not working. It's not working anymore, guys. And I'm clicking it. But y'all see this? Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Y'all see that? All the way down here, y'all. Look at that.
Then I have a question, Eric. This is Roger.
Okay, go ahead, Roger.
How you doing, man? Good stuff. So if it's under both moving averages, if it's under, you're selling. But if you're above the moving average, you're buying. Correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
And
You
then,
got it.
of course, in your down the
The
bottom,
green and black line is EMA's, Brian. Yes. Go ahead, Roger.
and down the bottom, the RSI, long as it's
Stochastics.
stochastics is in the middle between the 40 and the 60 is pretty good, right?
Yep.
Before
You can do it as long as it's under the 80 and over the 20.
okay,
You can do it. But you want to see it. You want to see it crossing though. You want to see these little lines I got my hand on.
mm-hmm.
You want to see them crossing before you enter.
Correct.
You want to make sure you're crossing. You want to make sure they done cross. Like right here, look. That cross, that cross, that cross, that cross, that, you know what I'm saying? Like you got that cross. You got to make sure they cross.
Correct.
This one right here, that didn't cross.
Mm-hmm.
You got to make sure it cross. Cross, 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 just cross.
Okay.
So you gotta make sure you want to look for the cross too.
Sure. Now, can you explain again as far as a buy and a sell when it crosses? Like what area should it be in? And your stop.
So the buy's got to be going up on the stochastics. The sell's got to be going down.
I got you.
So you got, look at this. This is crossing. That can be going down as a sell.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
This is crossing. That can be going up as a buy.
I got you.
So that's how you know about a buy or sell. But you got to make sure that the moving averages is lining up too as well.
Correct. Okay. Thank you.
No problem. Any other question, guys, before this time cut out?